This is President Faustin Archange Touadera at a recent political rally in Bangui. His armed guards are Russian, Rwandan, Central African, and also members of a UN peacekeeping force. Rwanda recently sent troops, and Russia says it has deployed hundreds of military instructors to help fight armed groups that control much of the country. There's also a big presence of private security contractors from the Russian-based Wagner Group, a supplier of mercenaries. This mix begins to explain the country's complex geopolitics.
Central African Republic is a fragile country. It has never been allowed to exploit all the resources that we have. And that makes us, fragile. That also put us in a situation where we need to have partners.
Some Central Africans are worried about the motive behind the increasing power play between Russia and CAR's former colonizer France on one hand and Rwanda against other regional countries like Chad on the other.
Russia is reconquering areas which it had lost at the end of the Cold War. Rwanda is a small country, but deploying troops not only as part of UN, but also in the context of bilateral agreements gives it diplomatic weight. France has been losing ground.
The battle for dominance between France and Russia in Central African Republic is now playing out online. Facebook was recently forced to shut down many automated bot accounts spreading misinformation from both countries. Some local media platforms also seem to have taken sides.
CAR is rich in gold, diamond, uranium, and other natural resources, yet it's one of the poorest and most unstable countries in the world. These residents of Bangui want an end to violence. They say they need the international help, but also want to feel they're in charge of their country's political affairs and wealth.